Hello, I just want to welcome you to my new podcast. I'm Will, and I decided that because I haven't seen anything on any of the social media sites in reference to some of the things I'm going to talk about, I figured it was about time to start talking about some of these things. This page is going to be about things that you should know as a young adult or even a middle-aged or elderly adult, as far as things you're going to come in contact with. I guess you can call me the original OG, the old guy. And like I said, I'm doing this because I'm really concerned about a lot of the things I see going on nowadays. So this podcast is not gonna, hopefully, not gonna be about all of the negative things that I've been seeing, the bashing, and we're gonna talk only straight talks. Hopefully, that's how far that goes. Today we're going to talk about the negatives of social media, part one. God knows there's going to be a lot of parts. And as stated earlier, there should be topics that you should really know about. And one of the things that's kind of dearest and closest to my heart is what you do and say on social media and the repercussion that it can cause you in the long run. A lot of folks don't understand that, especially the youngsters. They don't understand that everything you post, your pictures, your behavior, even with some of the gangsters flashing their monies on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok about all of this other stuff that's going on. They don't really understand the repercussion behind all of this. Say, for instance, you're a teenager, you're in high school, and you think it's pretty cool to take lewd pictures of yourself and send it to your friends. Or say, for instance, you're in your 20s and you decide to do some of these things that we see a lot going on TikTok. Do you realize that later on in life, all of that's going to catch up to you? And what I mean by that, usually if you're in your teens or your early 20s, you really don't, most people really don't think about the repercussions of those negative things you're doing. It's going out there, having a blast, having a good time, showing off in front of your friends. Oh, and that's another topic we're going to talk about a little bit later on, friends. But we're going to kind of stick to social media for now, at least part of social media for now. Do you realize that if you decide you want to enter in college, or say, for instance, you wanted to go out and buy a home later on in life, or even find that perfect guy that most, from what I'm seeing on social media, everyone is trying to find that perfect person. The only problem with that is that everyone has access to the media. And if you want to do your research as far as, say, for instance, I'm a banker and you come in, you're asking for a loan. And I have to vet you, which means I have to look at your credentials, your background, and see what type of person you are. Do you realize how easy it is for me to just go to social media and pull you up? Go to Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and just see what type of character you have as a person. A lot of times when you get rejected for a loan, a car loan, home loan, or rejected in college, it's probably because someone has already looked you up and they looked into your past to see exactly some of the things you have been doing. This is why I'm saying you have to be extremely careful today. This is the time of networking. This is the time of everything is at your fingertips. It's not like when I came along back in the earlier days where we didn't have access to all of this social media and networking. But I'm just saying this so you guys can hopefully stop a lot of this nonsense as far as portraying yourself on the World Wide Web. People overseas know about you. Why? Because all they have to do is push a button and guess what? Bam, there you are. And another thing that I really don't understand is that why do we post so much about our personal lives? Your families, your friends, when you go on vacation, what time you get home. Even your cell phones have they have GPS on it to tell any person as far as where you are. There's just so much to talk about this that's just so wrong today. But I'm just hoping that I can reach at least one or two people out there and hopefully get them to understand and start asking individual questions about what's going on. I'm gonna make this one. It's not gonna be that long. It's just sort of like an introductory video to see how you may accept this, or if you think this might be a good idea to put out the pertinent information you need to know. Oh, just I forgot an initial, but a little background about myself is I've done 43 years. I'm retired now in law enforcement, so a lot of these things I know about, and I know how to research it and get answers. But as I said, I'm Will. If you think this is going to be a pretty interesting topic for you and your family and your friends, just hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom and leave a comment and let me know what you think about it. I think this might be a pretty good podcast, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys, be blessed.